So my name is Jason Segrist. I'm the VP of IT and Compliance at Nuvolo. Nuvolo is a company that is built on top of the ServiceNow platform, which then offers our clients the ability to manage their clinical and facilities assets, space and move management, lab and clinical assets, and calibration management. It integrates into ServiceNow very seamlessly to provide the client a kind of one-stop shop, single pane of glass for managing their infrastructure and environments.
How do you go about addressing the needs of a big client base with a small team, especially in the IT department? How do you handle that? And does customer identity and Okta play a part in you keeping up with those requirements?
Absolutely. I mean, with everything that we have today, our 280 employees today are challenges that everything being cloud first, then we need an automated way to manage the provisioning and access of those. So we have an IT staff of myself and two others that manage all the infrastructure across 6 countries and 26 US states. So everything we do is completely automated.
Did you have a before? Was there a moment that you were manually doing everything, or was this something that from the beginning you knew, like, this is how we have to function in order to succeed?
I mean, I was brought on board well over 3 years ago now to specifically figure out how we can deliver what we're doing today in an automated fashion as rapidly as possible. We have a saying around here that says, how do we rub 2 nickels together to make another dime, right? So this is one of those scenarios. How can we be stronger, faster, better, or leaner, meaner, depending upon how you want to say it, with doing more with less. And so when I was brought on 3 years ago, I knew what our growth roadmap was and had to figure out how to make that happen. Okta was one of the first companies I called to then figure out how to automate these spaces.
And when you first brought on Okta, was it a workforce identity question first, or did you immediately jump in and say, I want to use this across multiple use cases?
Yeah, so when we first brought it on, it was workforce management first, right? How do we manage that identity access management space? And as we matured in that environment, we quickly saw that we had a lot of our clients that were going to multiple systems that were managed locally. And although it was less of a security risk, it was really more about client experience and partner experience. And it just makes it easier for them and it makes it easier for us. So we have Okta for internal and external use. So we have 2 different environments. So the SIAM workflow component is all around our partner management and our client management spaces. So same concept. So we pull the client information and partner information out of 2 authoritative sources. We automate that into Okta, and then based upon what company they are, their level of access, we provision then their ability to get to our support portal, our customer success or partner portals, our LMS, which gives them content that's for the different market spaces, as well as in some cases where they're working with us as a staff aug or partner support, access to our project management space as well.
I know that you were saying efficiency is an important thing in terms of using this automation. Are there any other goals you're hoping to accomplish by automating as much as possible?
Clearly, the big concern today for everybody out there is security, right? So not only are we provisioning their ability to get access to our systems, but appropriately deprovisioning that access in a timely manner is every bit as important. Or when role changes occur, right? We need to be able to change their access with respect to who they are and what their new role is in the organization. And for us, that is king, right? I can't do this at the same rate with the same staff I have today without the automation in place today.
And has scalability into the future been something that you've had to take into account or are taking into account being a fast-growing company?
We have to, right? I mean, the thing is that without tools like this, it's just impossible to keep up with the pace of work. We're always looking for efficiencies, whether it's how to answer an RFP faster or how to build a computer with zero touch, right? I simply log in and it builds itself. Those are the things that we have to do in order to make, the client experience better, our staff experience better. And this is just one of those.